All right, ladies and gentlemen, Rafi Chaudhry here from RafiChaudhry.com today with another video. This time, if you've been following my series, I've been creating a series of videos on the niche of dating. So today's topic is going to be all about cheating. What is cheating? Why people cheat? How could you spot a cheater? And what do you do if you spot a cheater? And how to stop going after cheaters in the future. So what do we know about cheating? Well, what we do know about cheating from research from professors such as Dan Ariely. He's a professor of behavioral economics at MIT, and he also wrote this very awesome book that you guys probably should read called Predictably Irrational. In his book, he says that the further away that we get from money, actual money itself, the less likely we are to cheat. For example, if you go to work and you take a can of soda and you put it in the refrigerator, chances are your coworkers will drink it. But if you take a paper plate and you put a dollar bill on that place in the refrigerator, chances are nobody will touch it. So why is that? What is the reason behind that? Well, the thing is that we all tend to cheat. The reality of it, what research shows, is that a lot of people like to cheat a little bit. But nobody likes to cheat too much. So it's almost like we're trying to convince ourselves how much can we get away with cheating without getting caught and without feeling terrible about ourselves, because nobody wants to feel like they're a terrible person. So that's kind of a brief overview about cheating. How does this apply to dating and relationships? Well, if you are in a dating or relationship situation, chances are you may get cheated on as well, because cheating is a very natural and a normal part of human beings and how we are on a daily basis. So, how can you, in general, decrease your chances of that happening to you? Step one, try to spot the cheaters, right? Try to figure out who is likely to be one. Do they already have that kind of tendency? Do they lie? Do they say incorrect information? Do they say they're going to do something and they don't do it? Try to pay attention to those little details, because chances are, again, if they're doing it in one department, they're going to do it in another department. Number two, when you go into a relationship with somebody, try to go into a relationship with somebody that is both feet into the relationship and not just one foot in. Meaning, if you are in a relationship, you have this thing, well, before you get into a relationship, you have this thing called an opportunity cost. What is an opportunity cost? It basically means how hard do you have to work? How much time do you have to spend to get the perfect thing that you're looking for, or the perfect person you're looking for? And at what point do you stop searching and go with the best possible candidate that you have? It's also known as the secretary problem in economics that you could look up. So my recommendation here is that you try to find someone that is not constantly trying to find someone better than you when they're in a relationship with you, meaning they've already settled down, they've already understood their opportunity costs, and they are convinced that you are the best candidate for themselves that they can possibly get. So what that means in practical terms is don't always go for the hottest girl, don't always go for the most successful guy either, because chances are, if they do decide to date you, the realities is that they may not think you are the best that they can possibly do, especially if you're clearly much below them in terms of looks, success, what they can possibly get. So try to find someone that is either of equivalent of you in terms of wealth, in terms of attractiveness, in terms of personalities, or somewhat below you rather, even. As counterintuitive as that might seem, they will find you to be the best that they can possibly do, and that gives you a better chance that they will stick around with you 20, 30 years from today. Tip number 3, if you do suspect somebody is cheating, do not try to follow them around. Don't try to figure out if you can catch them cheating. If you have those doubts, and you have a valid reason to have those doubts, bring it out to them. In my last video, I talked about the importance of communication. Communicate with them. Excuse me one second. Communicate with them and let them know that, hey, I feel like you are doing this behind my back, or you are doing that. And just bring it up to them. Communicate with them and sincerely let them know of your concerns. And if you're still suspecting, if you're still unsure, chances are you are probably getting cheated on, and move out of that relationship because it is not a healthy place to be. Rule number 4, if you're looking up videos such as this one, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you this one, your significant other is probably cheating on you. Thank you guys.